What's up, everyone? 10:31 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Tyler Small here. Really excited to be on the call with everyone tonight. We're going to go ahead and kick it off in just a short minute, guys. I would highly encourage everyone that's on the call tonight, take this minute, call through your teams, call through your groups, your family, your friends, and encourage them to take the next 15, 20 minutes if they happen to be free to tune in to the webinar tonight. Very valuable content I'm going to be sharing with you guys tonight, and if there's anyone that you think could benefit from that, I'd highly encourage you to invite them on. So I'm going to throw on a quick song, guys, and give you guys a second to call through your groups, and then we will kick this thing off any second. If someone can please shoot me a text, anyone that's on the call that has my my phone number, please shoot me a text to confirm with me that we are live. Thank you.
You know, sometimes, just sometimes, you bring that home with you. And I understand, but you don't. I want us to just stop for a minute and think about how much we have together.
Awesome, guys. We're going to go ahead and kick this thing off. Probably wasn't smart telling everyone to shoot me a text because I got too many texts there. But thank you to anyone that did text me, letting me know that we are live. Very, very excited to be on the call tonight, guys. What is it, a Saturday night, I think? Yeah, Sunday, tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. For anyone that's new on the call tonight, my biggest piece of advice is to have an open mind. Okay, I'm going to get into the products, the concept, and really help you understand why your friend is so excited and why they wanted you to tune in tonight. But again, have an open mind. I'll get into my story very briefly, looking back about 2 years ago, 25, 26 months or so. You know, I didn't have an open mind toward this whole concept, toward these products, and looking back, it just cost me a couple weeks of not only enjoying an incredible product, but you know, an opportunity to build an income part-time and you know, with my friends. And you know, I would hate for that to happen to you. So I applaud you guys. Anyone that is new on the call tonight, I applaud you for taking the time these next 15, 20 minutes to hear about what we've got going on. My goal on this call is not to persuade you of anything, convince you of anything, but to simply share with you the correct information so that you can make an educated decision for yourself, whether or not this is for you. But like I said, guys, in the beginning, my name's Tyler Small. I'm 21 years old. I've been affiliated with this company for about 2 years now. It's been an incredible experience. I wouldn't change it for the world, guys. And very, very excited to be hosting tonight's call and sharing the information with you. So to dive right in, guys, I was at Penn State University. A mechanical engineering student. This is 2 years ago. I was a freshman after graduating in high school in 2011. And looking back, hopefully you can relate with me when I say I was in school, but I didn't really know fully why I was there. I've always had a passion for cars, and so I had taken the engineering route. Although I wasn't truly happy with what I was doing or where I was at, I felt like I was just kind of going through the motions. I had been told to go to school, and if I were to get good grades, I'd get a high-paying job, and so that's the path that I was going down. And you know, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that at all, but I wasn't happy with where I was at. Over the summers, I was working a job that I just really didn't enjoy, and so basically I was in a big fraternity, living for the weekends, going out 5, 6 nights a week, having a really good time, meeting a lot of great people, doing well in school, although again I didn't really enjoy it, and I thought I was winning. I thought I had figured it out. I was having a good time doing well in school, but looking back, I later learned that I was winning at the wrong game. And what I mean by that is I was winning at a game where had I finished, right, would have finished college, I would have been probably about $100,000 in student loans, and in today's economy, maybe would have found a job. And I'm not saying that to scare anyone that's on the call tonight that may be in school. Trust me, I believe in an education, right? However, I knew that I needed to do something different if I wanted an end result. All my life, I've wanted to be extremely successful and at a young age, but yet I'd never been given a vehicle that was capable of taking me there. And so I hadn't even realized it, but I was looking for something. I was looking for change, and it's unfortunate. Like I said, I had a pretty closed mind when my buddy Andrew Yeager from Penn State, from school, had exposed this to me originally, and I kind of blew him off. I was working a job, doing my thing, felt like I didn't have time for that, but ended up sitting down with him when I realized that I wasn't happy with my situation. Like I said, I was in no place to make judgments, and figured I'd at least sit down and hear about what he had going on. So again, I applaud you guys for being on the call tonight. But to get right into it, guys, this company, this concept, this opportunity that we're so excited about is called Vemma. Okay, Vemma is a health and wellness company based out of Scottsdale, Arizona, in their 10th year in business. Vemma is an acronym for vitamin, essential mineral, mangosteen, and aloe vera, right? Vitamins, essential mineral, mangosteen, aloe vera. And what that represents, guys, is a 2-ounce liquid vitamin supplement, a liquid antioxidant. And it's extremely healthy for you guys. The Vemma formula and some of the products that this company has come up with have been clinically studied now 4 times and proven by science, guys, to reduce inflammation and to increase the antioxidant levels in your body. So a product that's clinically studied by our own company, which if you guys didn't know, isn't required by the government, yet we've spent our own money as a company to put those studies out there so that consumers can see proven results as to what these products could do for you. And what Vemma's done is they've taken this Vemma antioxidant and they've infused it into now a variety of products that are relatable to your day-to-day life. And that's what really got me excited. At first, I heard about this vitamin. I was a Penn State college student. I was partying. I was going out. I wasn't very concerned with my health. I wasn't taking vitamins. However, I was spending money on Red Bull on the weekends, Starbucks before my 8 a.m. engineering classes, and GNC protein. I was in the gym a few days a week. So I was spending money on those types of products, and what I learned was that Vemma offered products exactly the same as what I was already spending money on, or very similar, that I could try, consume, and overall just be putting a better product in my body. And so I did just that, guys. I learned about their energy drink line, which is called Verve. They took distilled water, they took the Vemma antioxidant, a little bit of natural caffeine, and they mixed that up. Here I actually have the sugar-free version. This is a brand new can, really sleek design, guys. The white can with the silver lettering. So that's our sugar-free. Don't have the orange can, the original, on me. But I learned about the iced tea line, guys, Partea, which is a branch off of the Verve line as well, which you can see this can here. The Mojo, so this could replace the Starbucks, made with coconut water, so it's non-dairy, guys. Awesome product there. The coffee market is such a massive space that we've now penetrated with this product. We've seen a lot of great feedback there. I saw the weight loss, weight management line, which is called Body, and they also have a protein line that I'm a big fan of that, again, I could replace the GNC with. So, I tried these different products, guys, and I absolutely fell in love with the product. Aside from this, we have the children's multivitamin, obviously the original vitamin supplement itself, which is the 2-ounce shot our parents take with breakfast, to see, their health results and such there. But, I got really excited over just the simple concept of not spending money in areas or on products that weren't healthy for me, and simply transferring those dollars over and drinking a better product, that we have here instead. And after falling in love with the product, guys, is when I fell in love with the concept and the business. But first, before I dove into the business and how it all works, which I'm going to share here with you guys in a sec, I was skeptical. I was skeptical. I'd never heard about this product. One, why wasn't it in stores? I'd never heard about the business or how the business worked. I'd never heard about the company. So, I went and I did my research, guys. I did my due diligence and learned or came to find that Vemma is 10-year-old company, like I said, recognized by the IRS, the U.S. government. We're taxed as entrepreneurs, in this space as sole proprietors, home-based business owners. We're taxed on every dollar we make on the business side of things. I saw that the product, the body line, actually endorsed by Chris and Heidi Powell, the faces of Extreme Makeover Weight Loss on ABC News. I've actually seen the contestants on the show, drink the products before, which I think is pretty cool. Guys, Mike Wallace has driven the Verve NASCAR around the tracks a few times. The Phoenix Suns have made Verve their official energy drink, and they've got a massive Verve nightclub lounge in their arena. So I saw a lot of credibility, a lot of names and big sports teams and people that had associated themselves with the company. And so at that point, I knew it had to be legit. So after doing my research, I got really excited to learn how the business works. How could I consume this product instead of the unhealthy stuff and build an income, around doing so. And that's when I learned about this concept, guys, called network or affiliate marketing, whatever you want to call it. Essentially watered down, what that means is that this company, along with many other companies, they take their advertising budget, and rather than pay it out to billboards, TV ads, YouTube ads, sponsorships, things like that, they take those dollars and they pay them back out to people like you and I, everyday consumers of the products, right? And they give us incentive to go out and to share these products with our family and friends via word of mouth, an action we already take every single day, whether or not we're paid for it. You try a new food, see a new movie, hear a new song, you want to share it with people. You want to tell people about it, especially if you experience something that's going to improve one's health. You're very eager to share it with someone. And so I saw that building this business was as natural as sharing a product or an experience, something I was doing every day already, right? And building a social network of others that consume the product along with me. They could either be a customer, someone that just drinks the product to enjoy it for the health benefits. We had a customer blitz with our team a few weekends back where we, in 24 hours, added over 1,000 customers, just people that are interested in the product, not the business, right? So, product consumers, customers, and also affiliates, which are the consumers, the customers that decide to take that extra step, want to go out and share the products, actively, promoting this brand in hopes or with the intent of creating an income as a result of creating sale for the company. And so that's what really intrigued me, guys. I saw that if I found 6 customers drinking a case of these products a month, right, I could get my product free. So that was step one, really simple. Imagine if, by simply recommending, any product. You watch a movie that you like, right? You go and recommend it to 3 friends. They go and purchase tickets. You get your next movie ticket free. Or you could use any example, but, imagine that. You share a product with a friend, you get your next order free. It just made sense to me because I was helping create exposure, create sale for the company. I could get my product free. So that was step one. And step two, if I were to expand and network with a few of my, entrepreneurial-minded, friends, business-savvy friends, I could take, one step further and not limit myself to who I knew, which, may have been a couple hundred friends through Facebook, kids growing up, whatever. My network was limited unless I went out and met new people, right? But through teaming up with a friend, for example, my best friend from high school, he got on board with me. He wanted to do the business. Next day, his dad became a customer and has been a customer ever since. 2 years now, he's been ordering product month to month. Chances are I may have never talked to his dad had I not, first networked with him. So I saw this incredible aspect of leverage, this business model, network marketing offered, meaning it wasn't who I knew, but who they knew and who they knew and who they knew. And through building a team of networkers or distributors, I could, help them see success and help them create sale. And as a result, I'd be seeing success myself, given credit on team productivity, team sale volume, which seemed like an incredible concept to me. I'd worked jobs in the past where I would trade my time for money, and that was limited. You only have 24 hours in a day, right? But here I could leverage, time, and I could leverage just the the word I'm looking for. I could leverage the efforts of other people. Granted, I helped them become successful in this. So very team oriented. It's almost similar to how a big time CEO of a corporation would think, being given credit or paid in a sense off of the efforts of employees. For example, however, here, the more I'd help my team win, the more I'd win, which is just, you can't find anywhere else. In fact, you help people well enough, they could even make more than you, which is happening in my own business. I've got people out earning me, right, guys? So, I just went absolutely nuts. I've been involved for about 2.5 years now. It's like 26 months, something like that. Started June 18th of 2012, I believe, maybe 2011. I don't know. But anyway, through 6 initial friends that I've networked the products with, guys, point being, I've been able to build out a social network of almost 5,000 monthly consumers of this product, this brand, all over the world. I've got business in multiple countries. I actually traveled to Europe in October, which I couldn't be more excited for. Traveling the world for this business, which has been a dream of mine for from the beginning. But I've reached the star presidential level, guys, in the company. You can check the income disclosure to see what income is associated with that rank. My goal in the upcoming months is the ambassador level, guys. I'm 21 years old, and I'm not special, right? I'm not special. The circumstances here are. And that's what's so crazy about this, that anyone can come in, and take the steps that I've taken to reach the level of success that I've done. Faster, slower, completely up to you, right? But what I wanted to touch on, guys, before ending this out is just, why the star, or what stars have aligned in order for this company to get really, really big. As we like to say, the circumstances are just perfect. You look at the timing of the company, 10 years old, did almost a quarter billion in revenue last year worldwide. That may seem big to you. However, big companies that lead the industry, you may have heard of Mary Kay, Avon, Moms and Lotion and makeup products, Beachbody, which is the producer of P90X. You might have heard of ACN, like phone bill services, different electricity companies that are within our space that are producing hundreds of millions, even billions of dollars per year in revenue. Some so large that they produce weekly what we produced last year. Meaning the room for growth here in Vemma, is insane. Meaning we can take the company from here to here. And in business, that's what you look for. Right place, right time. You don't find it often, and when you do, when you find the opportunity of a lifetime, you have to take advantage of it during the lifetime of the opportunity. Now, in 5 years, is this going to be a great opportunity? Yes. But imagine getting started today, the success you could see in the next 5 years to help take Vemma to that level. Because I can assure you it's going to be a much, much larger company at that point. Beyond that, guys, you look at young people. This is the first time a company has ever successfully leaked its products and business model into the young demographic, right? So you think about parents and how they've been able to build multi-billion-dollar companies in the past with, newspaper ads and like cold calling and knocking on doors. What's going to happen when you drop the same networking business model or concept into the hands of the most socially connected demographic in the world? And then fuel that fire with a bad economy. Young people now, they're struggling with student loan debt. Now, nationwide, it's the highest debt above automobile debt. Credit card debt, all these different different debts. Student loan is soaring at an all-time high, well over $1 trillion. You look at just people working jobs they don't like. They can even find them, feel like they work too much, right? Too many hours. So this is now an opportunity where we can sit down with someone and map out a plan for them and help them see how they can make an extra 500, make an extra 1,000, extra $2,000 a month. What could that do for someone's situation? Keep in mind, you're your own boss. You create your own hours. You work for yourself. Right, so it's not only the money, but such an incredible lifestyle that this offers, guys. So between our ability to network, the bad economy, the timing of this company, I mean, everything's lined up for this to get really, 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 really big, and we are experiencing massive, massive growth as a result of that. Grew 89% just last year. That's unheard of in this industry. Very few companies have ever done that, in the history of the industry, which has been around for well over 100 years now, if not longer than that. So in closing, guys, I highly encourage you to get back with the person that invited you on the call tonight. Feel free to connect with me on Facebook. My name is Tyler Small. I'd love to answer your questions, any skepticism, concerns, anything that might arise, any questions you have. You're excited, you want to get started, you just bought product, you want to launch your business. We're going to get into our quick start training here in a second. Anything, guys, I'm happy to help. I'd love to meet anyone that was new on the call tonight. But in closing, just kind of know the urgency of our team. We've got big goals set this month. We actually have a goal to double our enrollment. Okay, we want to double the number of people that we bring into the business this month, and we have mapped out a plan to be able to do that. I'll talk about it a bit on the quick start training following this call, which stick around for. But know the urgency, guys. This group is growing. Our team is growing faster than I feel any other team in the company. My group personally growing by hundreds of orders per week. Guys, so we have a lot of momentum happening now. The sooner you can get product ordered, get your free mobile app and your free website up and running to launch your business, you have product that you can not only start to consume for yourself, but share with others, the sooner we can work to get you paid and promoted in your first 30 days even, right? So know the urgency. It's not about missing out on 1 or 2 orders, but maybe missing out on someone that comes in and blows up to 5,000-6,000 orders in the next couple of years. You don't want to miss out on that, guys. And with the way our business is set up, that's possible. The sooner you can get started, the more advantageous that is for you. And lastly, just to wrap up this call, guys, if you go and do your research, we encourage that. Just be careful where you look. Do your research. Make sure you're looking at credible links, credible sources, this and that. You've got to understand that this is a performance-driven opportunity, meaning there are a lot of people that may have struggled or may not have made much money, may have just ended up with a very good product with a backed by a money-back guarantee, right? That may have been a little bit upset that they didn't make any money, so they go online and rant and rave and say this and that, when in fact it's just opinion. This has completely changed my life. There's a lot of people on the call and a part of our team that would agree with that statement, guys. So just listen to the people that have the results. Don't let someone's failure be the reason you miss out. This is like anything else. What you put in is what you get out. You buy a monthly gym membership, you're given the platform to grow, to succeed, to see results physically, but if you don't put in the work, if you don't get a trainer, if you don't eat right, you're not going to get ripped, guys, and it doesn't make the gym a scam, right? Vemma gives you the platform, they give you the product, money back guarantee, like I mentioned, if for whatever reason it doesn't work out, but it's what you make of it, at the end of the day. So if you're motivated, self-motivated, ambitious, guys, and looking for change, ask yourself, am I happy with my current situation? And most likely the answer is no. I still am not. That's why I strive to grow every day. Then what are you willing to do to change it? Guys, and this very well could be the vehicle that could launch you in that direction, as it did me. So with that being said, guys, we're going to wrap up the call. Get back with your friend, whoever invited you on, to learn about how to start your business, the different packages, why we recommend the affiliate pack, guys. Again, any questions, feel free to connect with me on Facebook, and I'm going to throw the music back on. This will stay live, and in just 4 minutes, we're going to launch a quick start training. So anyone on the call that's brand new, hearing about this for the first time, or maybe just got started, highly encourage you to stick around, because it's going to be some valuable content to help launch your business so that we can help get you paid in your first 7 to 30 days, guys, which will start just before 11 p.m. Eastern. But thank you guys so much for having me on the call tonight, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Had a request to change the song, so here we are. Cool. We are going to kick this thing off right now. Very excited, guys, to be doing the second half of tonight's call. The quick start training. I'm going to fly through this, guys, so grab a notepad, grab a pen, okay? This is going to be very valuable content for the newest person. Even if you've been in the business for a few months, this might be a unique perspective, just a little bit of a different way of maybe launching someone. I've seen success with this in the past, guys, so, excited to share it with you. But basically, guys, when getting someone new started, maybe you are new on the call tonight, it is so crucial that you devote the time and energy necessary to helping them launch their business and getting them paid and promoted in their first 30 days, their first month, guys, before that second order goes out, their auto delivery. Obviously, you need an auto delivery on to be eligible for bonuses. So side note, check with your teams, guys, and make sure that people are on an active monthly order. But you want to help get them paid and promoted before that first order goes out. And people, you got to understand, people don't make decisions based off of logic, right? People make decisions based off of emotion, and if they're not seeing results emotionally, that may be discouraging, and they may stop. They may continue on as a customer, or they may just stop their order, and that happens. It's sales. Not everyone's going to buy forever, and that's perfectly fine. It's the nature of the beast. However, if you can help them see results, see money in the pocket, and be recognized, promoted, right? You can, help drive them emotionally in the right direction, where they're gonna, their belief will be raised. Everything stems off of belief, guys. It's one of the most important, aspects of building a successful business, and they'll carry this thing, far. But logically, it makes sense to consume Bemis products forever, if you ask me. But unfortunately, people don't make decisions based off of logic. Now, first step, aside from that, is first step is going to be, I have 6 things here. First step, guys, is going to be your why. In other words, why are you doing the business? And this, it's got to be deep. It's got to be something that's going to get you up in the morning. It's got to be something that's going to bring out that motivation within you, guys. We're not looking to motivate, right? We're not looking to motivate people. However, looking for already motivated people. Right, so you got to find someone that's going to be able to be self-motivated based on how strong their why is, their dreams, right? This is such a big, part of the business. Why are you doing it? Do you want to help retire your parents? Do you want to, be debt-free when you graduate school? Have a monthly income that's going to, cancel out any monthly student loan debt you owe. Do you want to buy a house? Do you want to get a new car? What is gonna drive you and get you up in the morning, guys? So create that why, create those dreams, and that's the backbone, the structure that you're gonna build off of, essentially. But fundamentally, step number 2, guys, is the list. Okay, and this is very, very important. The bigger your list, the bigger your business. Right, so you want to make a list. If you haven't made a physical list yet, I'm sorry, but you're kidding yourself if you plan on making it in this thing. You might make it, but probably not this year. As Holton Bugs would say. So make a physical list, guys. You've got to be organized. You've got to have it all on paper. And make a list of customers. Make a list of potential business partners or affiliates, guys. And write that down. People are like, hey, I've blown through my warm market. I've talked to like 80 people, and I'm like, all right, well, how many friends do you have on Facebook? Like 700. So let's go talk to the other 630. Guys, so your list should be as big as your Facebook network, as big as your phone book. Why wouldn't you want to share a product this good with people? Something that can only help improve their well-being, their health. And a financial opportunity that some may be interested in, some won't. You have a customer list, you have a business partner list, right? And you should at least have a couple names between your 2 lists, guys. And so step number 3 is going to be the approach, going to be the invite. There's an approach with customers. There's an approach with business partners, and the customers is really simple. Guys, you want to buy product to start your business, right? If someone wants to start a business but isn't going to buy product, why are you doing business with someone that's not willing to spend a little bit of money, guys? You have to spend money anywhere in the business world. You buy a traditional business, that's a couple $100,000, and you may not see profit for years, right? In real estate, you're spending money to flip houses or to renovate houses. In the stock market, you're spending money to make money, guys. You don't spend money to make money in life. You trade time for money, which is limited, and it's a very poor way of doing things because you're only given so much time in this world. You can't ever get time back. Right? You can't find 5 minutes on the ground. You can find $5. So time is more valuable than money. You never want to trade time for money. You want to spend money to make money, guys. Investing. That's how wealthy people think. And so when creating when doing the invite, guys, I might have gotten off track there. When doing the invite with the approach, right, with the customer approach, buying product. You need to have product, not only for you to drink, but for your potential customers to try. Guys, it's called sampling. You have a list of 100 people, you're going to be giving out, maybe a couple 100 cans. You're sampling. Guys, and that's why you need the affiliate pack. That's why you need the $500 7-case investment to start so that you have a couple 100 cans, you have enough product to share with people. And that's important. So you're going out and you're sampling. Hey, how are you? Maybe you see someone at the gym, or maybe you're calling someone. Hey, how are you? How has everything been? Listen, my reason for calling, I just happen to launch my own business, and I'm working with health and wellness products. I know how health conscious you are, and I just would love to know if if I'm able to get my hands on some free samples, could I swing by and drop them off? Would you try it? Who's going to say no? No one. And as soon as you've dropped them off, really simple. Listen, next time I see you here at the gym, or hey, I want to stop by in a few days if you wouldn't mind. I just want to see, I want to check two things. I want to see how you like the taste, and I want to see how you made it feel. So schedule the follow-up, right then and there. A few days, I want to touch base with you. I want to see how you liked it. And boom, that's a conversation starter in itself. When you follow up with them, guys, and again, you want to have a written out list so that you can keep track of all this stuff. Keep organized. Who do you give samples to? Who do you have to follow up with? Who's interested in the business? Who's interested in the product? Right? So you have your approach there, guys. Approach in terms of the business, it's really simple. Right? People are tuned in to WIIFM, that radio station, as Holton Buggs would say. What's in it for me? WIIFM, right? So people need a reason to show up for them, not for you. Now, how do you accomplish this? You fill a need, meaning don't ask someone to come check this out as a favor to you. Very few people that will work for, but rather talk to people, man. Get to know people. Get to figure out what's going on in their day-to-day life. What's up with them? How have they been? How do they like school? What are they studying? Business? Oh my God, it's so funny you say that. I just happened to launch a business with some friends. Have you ever one day dreamed of owning a business? Well, yeah, of course. Probably all business owners should respond that way, I would hope. And listen, I wouldn't normally say this. I happen to be looking for some friends to network with to help get my business up off the ground. Is it something you'd be interested in? It could definitely help propel you in that direction. What part-time while in school at a young age? What business major that admits to wanting to one day own a business is going to deny that offer to check out an opportunity that could help propel them in the direction of one day owning a business? Guys, or they admit to you over lunch that they don't like their job, or they're working too many hours, or maybe they don't have a job. Listen, I know you don't have a job. I know you're struggling. I just happen to start a business with some friends, and we're looking for some people to help get it off the ground. Is it something you'd be interested in learning more about? Hey, if it's for you, great. If not, great. I can't promise you anything, that you're going to like what we're doing, but I'd love to share it with you and at least get your opinion on it, and maybe I can help out your situation. You know what I mean, guys? So figure out what's going on in their life, whether they're, business major, or whether they're, communications marketing major, whether they're, they're struggling financially. They work two jobs. They'd like to work one. They work too many hours at one job. They want to cut back hours. Their car just broke down. Maybe they're really, really busy. Hey, listen, man, my reason for calling is because I know there's no one in the world busier, than myself except you. Right? Listen, my reason for calling, I just happen to start a business. I know that you're scrambling around, and you just literally have no time to do anything else, and I feel you on that. But listen, I just happen to start a business. It's something that is going to be huge, and it's perfect for people as busy as you and I are. I'm using it to help me eventually cut back on my hours so I'm less busy, right? And I figured, it'd be something that you might be interested in. We're looking for a few guys to help us get it off the ground. Would you be interested in learning more? Listen, I know our schedules conflict because we're both so busy, but if I could send you a video, could you find time to check it out? There's so many different ways you could spin it, guys, but the point being is you want to relate it to their life. So the approach, it's gonna be, you're going to have to play around with it. You're going to have to practice. I highly encourage you guys practice with your upline, different, approaches, and, you're going to learn as you go. But aside from that, guys, you want to set up your first 3 to 4 home events in your first week. Maybe 2-3 home events your first week, where you're going to set a time, set a date, guys, and you're going to be inviting your closest 2-3 friends, to that event. Be prepared for 50% of people to not be able to make it to bail. That's normal, and you'll get better. You'll make those numbers, numbers better as you go, because you'll get better at the approach and people will be more likely to show up. But you might want to invite 10 to have 5 show up, and do that a couple times your first week to let people try the product, to fill them in on what you're working on, and to introduce them to your upline, someone that's seen success in the business, so that they can get the right information like I've given you guys. And that's being able to watch the video, try the product for themselves, and really get a feel for what's going on is going to absolutely launch their business forward, guys. More meetings means more money. We said it from the beginning. We had events every single day when we launched our business, and we carried that momentum out far. Your first 7 days will set the pace for your first 7 months, I like to say. But guys, aside from your first home event, goals, right? Goals are so important. Let's set up your 4 goals in your first 30 days. Now, these are goals I'd recommend for you to set up. These are goals that Tom Alkazen recommended me to teach to the newest person to set up. If you want to make your goals scarier, I'm all for that. But guys, you have 4 goals you should set for yourself in your first 30 days would be to get on the builder pack, the affiliate pack, which we talked about, and the importance of that, having product to sample out to your customers so you can achieve your second goal, which is free product. Okay, so you want to get your product free, meaning getting 3 to 6 customers that are either buying a case or 2 monthly to achieve your product for free. Every month they continue to buy, you will get your product free, and at that point you're running a free global business with unlimited earning potential. You can't find that anywhere else. And number 3, guys, would be to frenzy. Because you're on the affiliate pack, right, you can then frenzy, meaning to find 3 people that want to order product in a week's time. You can make up to $700 depending on what they buy in a 7-day period, guys, with the additional frenzy bonus, which is crazy, right? You do that twice in a week. I made almost $1,400, guys, in my first full week. Again, results not typical, but neither am I, right? You do what you want to do. You can make of it what you want. But, that's what's possible with the frenzy bonus, guys. Again, getting paid. And then lastly is getting you promoted. So achieving the level of bronze, okay, which is 3 2-packs on one side, 3 people that order 2 cases on one team, and 6 people that order 2 cases on the other, right? You're going to hit the level of bronze. That's 9 orders. Help 3 people build teams of 3 in 30 days. So easy. And bronze is an incredible accomplishment, guys. You cycle once, you can cycle 10,000 times. I promise you that. You just have to perfect the concept of duplication. So goals, guys, you want to have your goals, and then beyond that point, beyond those 30 days, I encourage you to set your own goals, guys, and put together a plan that you can follow day by day that's going to help you achieve those goals. Put your schedule